Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning, man. It's Big Stud, man. Monday morning, been the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Monday is an important day for me. You feel me? Due to the fact that over the weekend, I like to rest. You know what I'm saying? I like to let my body rest. You know what I'm saying? Because Monday through Friday, I go so hard in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So Monday is like an important day for me because I like to let my body rest. And sometime I might take a cheat day, you know what I'm saying, because I may be busy Monday through Friday, so I might have to use one of them days because I got something to do. So I'll make that day up on Saturday. You know, I'll make the day up on Saturday, you know, so I like to get at least 5 days in, 5 good days, and I like to just basically stay consistent. I like to stay consistent. Consistent is very important when you trying to, get your body right and get your mind right. You know, you gotta stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people struggle with consistency. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, a lot of people like to basically they'll psych themselves out. You know what I'm saying? And well, I need a workout partner. And I need somebody truthfully, some people do need somebody to help them with that extra drive and that extra motivation. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in tune and you kind of get going, you really don't need too much of somebody pushing you to that point. Because if you want it, you're gonna do it and you're gonna accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? When you really want something, it's nothing that stop you from getting it. You know, so with that having been said, you might see somebody's body, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, God damn, like, man, he or her look proper. They look good. And you see it and you want it. You know what I'm saying? You want it. But at the same time, a lot of people is not willing to put the work in to accomplish that. You're not willing to put the work in to accomplish what it take to look like that. You know what I'm saying? You're just not willing to put the work in. You know, so if you're willing to put the work in, the most important part about anything as far as when you working, you starting a business, whatever you're doing, you got to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay consistent, you know, so I don't really go in the gym and spend a lot of time in the gym, you know what I'm saying, because I got things to do. So I know exactly what I'm doing and I know exactly what I'm targeting. You know, so when I go in the gym, the max I stay in the gym is about an hour because I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm going in there to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going in there following nobody else's routine. I'm not listening to what nobody else is saying because I know what worked for my body. That's the problem that we have. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful because you'll get the wrong advice from somebody and they'll discourage you. They'll discourage you from even working out. You know what I'm saying? Because my workout is different from your workout. You see what I'm saying? Your workout is going to be different from my workout. Your workout is based off of your body. You know what I'm saying? Your workout is based off your body. So I can't be doing what you doing and we got 2 different type of body structures. It don't work. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, a lot of people will get discouraged or get misled by working out with somebody that's the wrong workout partner. You know what I'm saying? Because you will be doing what they doing and you got a totally different body structure. And that should have discouraged you. You know what I'm saying? He might have a little bit more wind. He might have a little bit more form or maybe used to doing this routine. And you may carry a little bit more weight than he carry. So the routine may be harder for you. Therefore, you can't do or listen to nobody that's not trained in them areas. You know what I'm saying? You got to really listen to somebody that know what they doing in the gym. You know what I'm saying? When I need different tips, I go to somebody that I really know that work out in the gym every morning, top of the morning. I ain't got to guess. I don't have to second guess. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my homeboy, Mac Truck. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga's a real bodybuilder. And when I need certain things done, I call him and tap in because that's really what he do. You feel me? So you gotta really give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? And you have to you don't even listen to nobody that ain't in the gym every morning. You listen to somebody in the gym every morning. That's just like prime example. A lot of y'all out there done been in the gym before. You know what I'm saying? So when you go in the gym, right, and you see some of these trainers that's in the gym, you looking at him like, why should I be listening to this dude? His body don't even look like he's a trainer. Now, on the other hand, you got some trainers, when you go in the gym, you be like, whatever he doing, I want to do it because his body on point. You got some female trainers. You go in the gym and they body on point. Whatever the fuck they doing, I want to know what they doing. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't be listening to nobody that don't have the results. You see what I'm saying? You listening to a trainer whose body look worse than yours. And he got you in there doing some shit that you ain't even supposed to be doing. You tired before you even start your workout because he got you over here doing some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So when I go in the gym, and I know what I'm doing. 9 times out of 10, when I was a little younger, I'm going straight for the look. I'm going straight for the look. So I'm not in there doing a bunch of bullshit. I'm going in there knocking my chest out. I'm knocking my shoulders out. I want some big ass arms, so I'm staying on my back arms and my arms. I want the look. You know what I'm saying? When you see when I got my shirt on, I want my shit to look like, you know, so I'm not in there wasting a bunch of time doing a bunch of bullshit that's not gonna compliment my body. I'm just not doing that. You see what I'm saying? That's just like being in the gym and you 300 pounds and you doing some sit-ups. It ain't, you know, the shit don't match, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, like I said, you know, you just gotta be real careful about what you doing, who you listening to, and what is your goal? You know what I'm saying? What's your goal? You know what I'm saying? You know, when you go in the gym and you eating healthy and you doing whatever you're doing, you really gotta have a goal of what you're trying to accomplish. Say me at my age right now, I'm not trying to be big, I'm not trying to be bulky, I'm more or less on some trying to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay healthy. So I'm not in the gym lifting heavy. I'm not lifting no heavy, but I do stay lifting 250, 260, 270. I probably put 3 plates on there every so often and fuck with that just to keep my strength in that area. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes mentally for me, just to make sure that I can still get up under them 3 plates and press that shit about 5 or 6 times. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, I'm not in there lifting heavy because I went through that phase of my life already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really into the bulkiness in the bulky game. I'm more on some like eating healthy and trying to just keep my body healthy. You know, once you get a certain age and you don't maintain your muscle, your body start getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Your body starts sagging. You start getting them saggy muscles. And once you at my age, if you don't maintain your skin and that shit drop, it ain't no getting it back. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no getting it back. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I stay active. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my skin to start dropping and getting flabby at my age. You know what I'm saying? Once I start working out, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no more coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just staying focused, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that I stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you go in the gym for 30 minutes. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to see the work. You're not going to see the work. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stay consistent. You feel me? And then that alone will discourage you. You see what I'm saying? Because you'll be putting in the work, Right when you about to hit that point to where your body is finna start changing because you've been putting the work in, you stop. You stop because you're not seeing the results. You feel me? When you're working out, and you're trying to accomplish a certain goal, it's really not good to, after every workout, go look in the mirror and look to see if you did something. Nah, you ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the mirror. Stay looking and stay off the scale. Put the work in. And stay consistent, and I guarantee you, you're gonna see the results. You ain't gotta listen to nobody, you know what I'm saying, or play mind games with yourself. Take them little baby steps, like I always say, man, take the baby steps. You feel me? And if you take the baby steps, you'll be all right. Don't go off of what you see nobody else doing in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's body is different. You know what I'm saying? But what you can do is, like I say, man, when I see people in the gym and I see certain things that I need to improve on, for instance, just a little Hispanic dude in the gym, and he kind of little, but his shit is proper, and all his shit is proper. You know what I'm saying? And his top nest is just like dumb. I'm like, man, how you get that? And he showed me, he was like, man, I do this a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I do this a lot. And he was like, man, I step on my top chest. And he was like, I burn it. You know what I'm saying? So don't really think that you know everything. You know what I'm saying? You never stop learning. I don't care what age you are. You know what I'm saying? You never stop learning. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a point to where you feel like you know everything and you stop learning and you can't take no advice from somebody, you crash and hit a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an information seeker. You know what I'm saying? I like to, seek information. So if I see somebody, you know what I'm saying, and he on top of his game, you know what I'm saying, I like to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to step my game up in them areas. You feel me? I need to step my game up in them areas. So don't be afraid to seek information. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, 9 times out of 10, when a lot of niggas is partying, I ain't really no party nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all niggas is partying at the club, drinking and all that, I'm studying. I'm on YouTube. I'm looking up information. That's just what I do. I don't really like watching TV and watching nothing that's not benefiting me. You know what I'm saying? So when I do get in position, I ain't got to do the research. The research is already done. The body complements the mind. Mind complements the body. You know what I'm saying? So a healthy body, strong mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I think. Everybody don't think like that. You feel me? Everybody is entitled to think how they want to think. Everybody is entitled to do what they want to do without having conflicted information from the next motherfucker trying to tell them, oh, well, you should do it like this or you should do it like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I say, man, nigga shit. You feel me? Just 100 nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So stay away from the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to always be a point in your life where you want to change. You want to, don't not pay attention to your body. You feel me? Don't not pay attention to your body. You know what I'm saying? You got that little voice in your head that be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we'll ignore that voice. And then voice be the red flags. You know what I'm saying? We had a red flag right in our face, and we'll look around the red flag like it's not there. It's right there. It's right in your face. Pay attention to the red flags. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when I get on here and I be talking, you know, I just don't be talking like, oh, well, I'm just gonna get on here and talk about that. I'm really, right now, I really just be freestyling. But as it's starting to look, you know, I got on here and I start talking, you know what I'm saying? And I got some people that, you know, that got my best interests. You know what I'm saying? They got my best interests. Like, man, hey, Stud, you was on that YouTube. I seen it, man, and I like what you was saying. You know what I'm saying? You need to do this and you need to do that. And you need to stop saying nigga. And you need to stop saying this and saying that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? And as I progress, you know, like I said, you got people that's gonna be happy for you. You got people that's not happy for you. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be able to feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Energy can't be faked. You can't fake energy. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can't fake energy. You hear me? You see what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can talk to you and say this and say that. You know, energy can't be faked. You know what I'm saying? So with that having been said is, I pay attention to energy. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to energy, and I really don't get on here and have no specific topic in mind. I get on here and I've been freestyling, and I say whatever come to heart. You know, whatever I've been feeling like I need to talk about. You know, I just talk. You know what I'm saying? I just talk. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said previously on I think one, like my last video, some I ain't made but a few of them, but was saying, like, you know, you gotta really pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to what you eat, you know, because food is important. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to, sometimes when you talk, you'll talk over somebody's head, you know what I'm saying? So, I'll be having to dumb it down. You know what I'm saying? To dumb it down terms, you know what I'm saying? Because certain times when I go read, you know what I'm saying? And I done read a lot of books, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know if people know, but I done read a lot of books, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they got some new game, you know what I'm saying? I probably read about, as far as verbally reading, I probably read about 15 books, you know, like good books, you know, and now what I like to do now is, like, if I'm driving or I'm in the gym, sometime I'll cut the music off and I listen to an ebook. So my ebook game as far as listening is probably like, man, 25. I'm probably like at about 25 ebooks. As far as, you know, self-help, self-awareness, willing, you know, willness, you see what I'm saying? Meditation, there's a lot of books, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't read and listen to ebooks, you know, so I really don't expose my hand, you know what I'm saying, because I really don't expose my hand. You know what I'm saying? This is really the first time that I really exposed that information. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, this is probably the first time that I exposed that information. You feel me? Because where a motherfucker think you weak at, you gotta be strong. You see what I'm saying? You know, and when you expose your hand, you know, it's like, you know, like I said, man, certain information that you may carry and you may have, motherfuckers don't even know that I study and do the shit that I do and do the research that I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a private person and I don't be putting nobody in my business. I just study and do my research. You know what I'm saying? I study and do my research. Because at the same time, like I said, you have to protect your energy. And you will think that certain people will be happy for you and people don't be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? So I went through that. I went through that phase in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say, so sometimes I just protect my energy and protect my information. You see what I'm saying? And I feed this information to my kids. Somebody that I ain't really got to debate with, somebody that I ain't got to argue with about taking in this information. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be feeling like debating with nobody and they ain't did no research. Then you got a couple of different people that dwell within the internet realm where people will be giving out positive information, and you got trollers, people that just come in and just troll the energy. You know what I'm saying? That just troll the energy, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's just certain shit I just don't believe in. I don't believe in trolling nobody, you know what I'm saying, when they giving out information, because everybody is entitled to believe and say what they want to say. Whether you believe it or not, you don't have to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of people get in trouble with. You know what I'm saying? You may be saying, man, look, man, eat healthy and do this. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help your body. And then you got a nigga talking about, man, well, shit, I ain't ate none of that, and I'm doing good, and I'm living like this, and I'm doing, and you know, so it's just, like I said, man, it's nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. Eat to live. You know what I'm saying? Eat to live. Like I said in the last video, you know what I'm saying? At some point in time, it has to be a stopping point. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your body, eating and passing it down to your kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, so just do your own research. Feel me? Do your own research. Don't listen to what I say. Feel me? Do your own research. You feel me? And like I said, ain't nothing better right now than YouTube, Google, because you can go in there and get the information. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and get information, and it ain't just like limited information. It's bulks of information that you can go in there and pick and choose what you choose to listen to, or whatever you seeking or whatever you looking for. You know what I'm saying? It's just bulks of information now. You see what I'm saying? The whole time has changed. It's not 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole time has changed. You know what I'm saying? You can go right to the information. You know, that's just like prime example. When I started growing, I started growing weed. And now, when I started growing, it was 20 years ago. You had to read and really go in there and get the information. Now you can go on YouTube and watch a video and get the information that fast. You feel me? So if you really want something, they done made these platforms where you can go on there and get whatever information you need. I'm talking about if you want to do some drywall, you see what I'm saying? If you want to do some concrete, you want to learn how to drive trucks, all the information is available. It's no excuses at this day and age why a nigga can't accomplish and do certain things. You know what I'm saying? The information is available. You know what I'm saying? You can sit back and play the race card all you want. You know what I'm saying? You can sit back and play the race card. Oh, well, you know, it's bad for this and bad for that. That's cool. And you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that we have been neglected from. It's certain things that we always are going to be neglected from. But at the same time, it's still successful black entrepreneurs that came out the dirt, that came out the slums, that came out of your neighborhood, that came out of my neighborhood. So it's really not no excuses. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuses right now at this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you protect that energy now, you feel me? And stop doing scandalous ass shit, you know? Cause like me, right? I couldn't wait to get that black cloud from over my head. You know what I'm saying? From doing all that scandalous ass shit. You know, what you do in the dark, it comes in the light. You gotta pay for it. What you do in the dark is gonna come to the light. It don't matter if ain't nobody seen it. It don't matter if ain't nobody seen it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got what you call universal law. You can't run from universal law. You can't run from the universe. You can't run from energy. You see what I'm saying? So when you do some scandalous ass shit to somebody, you take somebody's shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I used to live. Top of the morning, I used to get up on scandalous ass shit. You see what I'm saying? So now, all of a sudden, pump forward 10 years, when a nigga getting old and a nigga want to start changing, yeah, you want to change, but that don't mean you ain't got to pay for that scandalous ass shit that you've been doing. You see what I'm saying? So you may be at a certain point in your life and everything going good for you and you making moves and then bow, here go that block and you like, where the fuck did this come from? It came from that scandalous ass shit, nigga, that you did 10 years ago. And you still ain't done paying for the rest of the shit that you done did. You see what I'm saying? So what you do in the dark comes to the light, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't even say at this point that I didn't got all of the karma off of me for all of the scandalous shit that I done did. You see what I'm saying? But I know that I'm making an effort to move forward and I ain't been doing no scandalous ass shit. You see what I'm saying? I ain't been doing no scandalous ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, ain't no trying. Ain't no trying. I am doing the right thing and pushing forward and doing the right shit by my family. You know what I'm saying? And doing the right shit by my kids. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even get into all of that. But at the same time, I done made a big improvement and I done came a long way. And guess what that got a lot to do with? You may not believe it or not, but it got a lot to do with my diet. It got a lot to do with my diet. I ain't eating a lot of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? My body ain't clogged up. So shit that I couldn't see clear back then when my body was full of poison, I can see oh so clearly now. I can see oh so clearly now. You hear what I'm saying? So the shit that I used to allow myself to do and the shit that I used to allow people to do to me is because I was full of poison. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that I was busting moves and thought that I was doing shit, and I wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So now, when motherfuckers come talk to me, it's hard for a motherfucker to even come talk to me now. Because I see you. I see you now. My body ain't full of that bullshit. I still smoke me little herbs, but at the same time, I'm not full of no liquor. I'm not full of no poison. You see what I'm saying? I'm not full of no bunch of shit that's fucking my body up, that's helping me make ill decisions. You see what I'm saying? So now, the difference is, I see you niggas. I see you niggas coming from, I see you niggas coming. A nigga can't talk to me like I'm illiterate. A nigga can't talk to me now like I ain't got no motherfucking sense. So that shit come with it's a big part of getting your motherfucking diet together, homie, 100. Come with a big part of getting your diet together. You see what I'm saying? It come with a big part, because a nigga know that he can't even walk up on me talking that bullshit or saying no slick shit. You see what I'm saying? Just prime example. Homie pop up this morning. Ain't seen him. He the homie. You know what I'm saying? And all that, but he like, man, y'all got big trucks out here and whoop-de-whoop. Guess what I told that nigga? Off top, I stopped the blow, right? I stopped that shit right then and there. Like, nigga, you ain't even been around. How you gonna get a big truck and niggas ain't even seen you? What you mean you want a big truck? You gotta get the fuck up every day, nigga, and work, nigga, to get a big truck. You want a big truck? You see what I'm saying? Nigga, get the fuck up every day, nigga, and come work. And come around the niggas that got the big trucks. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get a big truck. You feel me? You can't be around the niggas that don't got big trucks and think you gonna get a big truck. You feel me? So, y'all know the motherfucking saying. If you around non-broke niggas, you gonna be the 10th broke nigga. You feel me? If you're around some niggas that's half-assed trying to make some shit happen and they getting doing a little something, them the niggas you need to stay around. You see what I'm saying? Them is the niggas you need to stay around. You niggas is sitting around broke ass niggas with low energy vibrations, and then you wonder why y'all niggas ain't getting nothing, and y'all niggas are sharing chili cheese fries. Yeah. Y'all niggas are sharing chili cheese fries, my nigga. Y'all niggas is eating that Tams, y'all vibrating low, my nigga, and y'all about to go rob some shit. You see what I'm saying? Nah, that shit is all, but like I said, my nigga, I can't, you know, like stomp on a nigga when they thinking and vibrating like that. Only thing I can do is make these videos that I'm making right now and let a nigga know I've been there. You see, so that's what make me so dangerous, because I can relate to a nigga. I'm an East Side baby. You see what I'm saying? I'm an East Side baby, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? My mama was on crack. I'm an East Side baby, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? I did all the shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to a nigga. I can relate to a nigga. I can fully relate to a nigga. And it's a blessing that I was able to go rap with Too Short and go to Atlanta and live in Atlanta and be around some different type of niggas, because I was able to come back and lace some of my homeboys up. You feel me? And back when I came back from Atlanta, I was able to come back to South Central, nigga, and help some of my homeboys, because I was around some millionaires. And I seen and learned some different shit. You see what I'm saying? I seen and I learned some different shit. So I was able to come back and show some of my homeboys how to open a bank account. Niggas been in the penitentiary all their life. Niggas don't even know what the fuck a bank account is. After nigga just did 8 years, 7 years, 9 years, niggas don't know what no motherfucking bank account is, or what the fuck some credit is, or how to start even establishing some credit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this certain shit, man, that us as black folks, we unaware of and we don't know. And when we even try to push forward, making a move, here come the nigga shit. Oh, he can't do this. Who that nigga think he is? Whoop-de, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? And that shit all comes with a part of your diet. It all comes from a part of your diet. You know what I'm saying? It all comes from a part of your diet. You know what I'm saying? If you eating a bunch of bullshit, 9 times out of 10, you gonna say a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? If you eating a bunch of bullshit, you gonna say a bunch of bullshit, and you gonna discourage niggas with a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, with that having been said, man, I've been on this motherfucker rambling and rabbling, you know, and like I said, man, y'all stay tuned. You feel me? I got some things that I got coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all bear with me. At the same time, I'm doing these YouTube channels. I'm just fresh into this shit, so I'm finding time to really get on here and run my mouth. At the same time, still juggle my family. You know what I'm saying? And my kids, I still got a program that I gotta stick to. You feel me? So that's why I ain't really made no content over the weekend. So I'm thinking and brainstorming how to start applying some different content over the weekend and getting right with a phone. I ain't really even no phone like type of nigga now. I just feel weird as fuck everywhere I'm at, and I got the phone up, and I'm starting to get into that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's hard for me to get into that type of shit and holding my phone every weird shit. I just ain't no phone internet ass nigga, my nigga, and I'm getting into this shit. You know what I'm saying? My son called me the other day and started laughing and shit. Like, yeah, Pops, oh, so you an internet nigga now and shit. I start laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga, fuck you. He was like, yeah, Pops, you an internet nigga now. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how I am. And I don't fuck with this internet, you know, because you open the doors and allow people in your life. Now you allow people to dictate and argue with you and comment on the shit that you talk about. You feel me? And that shit opens up a door, you know what I'm saying? Now you on the internet arguing with a nigga you don't even know. This nigga stay in Australia some motherfucking where. He trolling you. You know what I'm saying? And everything you saying, he talking about that ain't right. And he didn't Google this shit, or he didn't read this book, and he didn't did this. Because everybody's entitled to their own motherfucking opinion. But like I said, I ain't finna keep rambling on, man. I'm finna eat my motherfucking breakfast right now. And shout out to my partner, my young homie, all the time, who even got me just keep pressing me every day, because his store right next to my store, you know what I'm saying? So we see each other every morning, and I'm fresh out the gym, and he just be looking at me like, yeah, y'all. You know, so he pressed me, you know what I'm saying? And my little homie, like I said, I gotta pay homage, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my young homie TD, Operation Boys. He probably over there next door doing a podcast or whatever. Like I said, he stay on top of his shit. Shout out to Operation Boys, my young homie TD, man. And Big Stud, man, I'm out. And I got, like I said, I got some YouTube channels and a few different channels coming, you know what I'm saying? So as I get them together and prepare them, I'll start letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? Top of the morning, Big Stud, man, I'm out, man.